Okay guys, so this screencast exists to explain the first day of the Captains of Industry or Robber Barons assignment. This will be a 4-day assignment where we kind of take a step back from our unit on the Gilded Age and we kind of review and evaluate whether or not these captains of industry, these upstanding gentlemen who made a ton of money, were actually good guys or if they were robber barons who squeezed all of their resources dry. So, we're on day 1 of a 4-day assignment. I don't want you to freak out because it is 4 days long. What I want you to do, though, is make sure that you read the instructions very carefully, use the videos like this one to help you out, and ask questions. I promise I don't bite. I'm here to help you, and we'll get through this to the best of our abilities, okay? You got this. So, to get started today, you are already completing step 1. Thank you for clicking play on the video. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the written instructions. So, this is a pictochart assignment. This is going to be kind of a neat little thing that we do. Pictochart is like an online poster board maker. So what we're going to do is we are going to kind of take a step back and evaluate these 4 gentlemen here, Mr. Carnegie, Mr. Rockefeller, Mr. Vanderbilt, and Mr. Morgan. And you're going to tell me whether or not you think they were a captain of industry, a fine, upstanding gentleman who made a ton of money, or a robber baron, a businessman whose accomplishments were looked at in a more negative light due to the sneaky methods he used to gain wealth. So this is about your opinion and using history to express your opinion. Your job is going to be to answer 2 questions. Who was the most ruthless, cunning, intelligent, money-making captain of industry of the Gilded Age? And was this man a captain of industry, or was he a robber baron? So, I've included some links here that I really want to talk to you about. I have a sample project that you can use to help you get started. Feel free to click on that link. I'm not going to go over it in this video because this video is all about your instructions. Okay? Moving forward, we have 2 days of notes pages. You're going to be spending the next 2 days using provided websites to help you learn a little more about these gentlemen, okay? And then you'll have 2 days to build a pictochart. One thing that you'll know about my projects, if you've had me before, maybe in 8th grade, you'd remember this, I give steps. There's going to be little things you have to do to help you out. So you have 2 days of notes pages. And as long as you are completing everything that's asked of you in your notes pages, you're going to get full credit on them. For notes pages, it's just very important to me that you do not leave blanks because that shows me you are not researching and giving the project your best effort, okay? So here's how you're going to be graded, guys. If you turn in all items by the required due date, so 4 days from now, everything's submitted, 5 points to you, friend. If you have at least 5 pieces of relevant background information on your chosen robber baron, you receive 20 points. If you have demonstrated through analysis why this person is the greatest robber baron or the greatest captain of industry, so telling me why he's the most important, you get an additional 20 points. You need to use at least 3 relevant details and ideas here. So you would say Andrew Carnegie was the greatest robber baron because he did not charge his, let me see here, sorry. Andrew Carnegie was the greatest robber baron because his workers worked 12-hour work days for minimum wage, or something like that. That's not true. Do not put it in your project. But that's a relevant detail using complete sentences and clear information. You need to put 5 pictures in. You need to be creative. Do not just turn in a black and white poster. That would make me sad. That would show me that you don't want those 10 points for being creative. And I give 5 points for spelling, grammar, and correct punctuation. Basically, I need to be able to read and understand what you're talking about, friends. So this project is worth a grand total of 70 points, but again, there'll be little things you're doing each day to help you get those 70 points. And the first items are notes pages. So you will have 4 days to complete this assignment. What I've done here, guys, so you don't worry and don't fear, is I've included exactly what you need to do each day in order to receive full credit. So I'm only going to go over the day 1 instructions today because that is the only day you should be worrying about right now, okay? Because we need to be doing our project step by step. If you just try to bust through this sucker in less than 24 hours, you're not going to get a good grade. So don't do that. Seriously, don't. So, you're going to research each man using the provided notes page for day 1. Here's the notes page. Let's take a quick look at it. So, you'll see that I've included a chart. This is a Google document, so you will need to make a copy of it and then write on it. But I've included 4 questions that you have to answer and then websites to lead you to information about each of these men. So if we wanted to look at Andrew Carnegie right now, what we would do is we would go click on the website and then it would bring that up for us. And we can learn a little more about Andrew Carnegie on this site by going to, let's see here, timeline. You can read a timeline about Andrew Carnegie to learn a little more about him. So this would maybe be a site that you would use. There's a website for Rockefeller, Vanderbilt, and Morgan as well. So you're going to go ahead and do your research on each of these websites. Do not use a different website. Guys, I've done the work for you here, so please don't create more work for yourself in looking at different places, okay? And answering these questions using complete sentences. Once you've finished that, go to today's lesson and then paste the link to your assignment in the digital Dropbox, and you'll be good to go. I apologize for that, not digital Dropbox. You can upload to the digital Dropbox, or you can paste the link in the online text box, okay? Should you need my help with this assignment, please let me know. I'm more than happy to get you started. Tomorrow you'll be working on an additional notes page, so you do need to finish and submit this notes page today to receive your points, okay? Quick little preview. So for the first 2 days of the project, you'll be working on notes pages. And then for days 3 and 4, you will be creating a picto chart about what you've learned on the notes pages. But I'll explain that in a later video, okay? Good luck. You got this. Please contact me if you need me.